The SUNBELT football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the SUNBELT Conference Championship game. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Welch. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion makes it second down. Takes off in a bootleg. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tight end makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Aztecs keep the football on the move. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's got it! Touchdown, San Diego State. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kent State, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Screen to the wide receiver. The golden flash will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Oh, it's a reverse. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He makes the grab. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He finds some space. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's the running back in the flat. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Aztecs. He'll stroll into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. throwing off play action. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
2nd down after that short completion. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
San Diego State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Welch. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and you might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here. Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. This offense really clicking.
Just pick your poison against this offense. The defense decides we got to take this quarterback away. The only problem is nobody's on the running back on the pitch. Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He's going to take off here. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Golden Flashes will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop in back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.